Welcome, movie watchers. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix horror film, There's Someone Inside Your House. After moving to live with her grandmother in Hawaii, a teenager must confront her past after fellow students at her school are murdered. My favorite genre of horror films are slashers. I enjoy most slasher films I see. Just love the old school style of a slasher film. The paranormal films, this doesn't really do it too much for me. So luckily, when I heard that this was a slasher film, I got really excited. There's Someone Inside Your House borrows a lot of elements from classic slasher movies like Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer. There's even a reference to that movie in there. You can tell quite often within this movie as teens are picked off one by one from a person that is creating masks based on their faces and releasing secrets about them, that the filmmakers, the writers, have a love for slasher films, teen slasher films like Scream. You can just absolutely feel that throughout the movie. And that what makes this film so enjoyable is that, yes, it feels like it is borrowing a lot of elements from slasher films from the late 90s, early 2000s, but it's doing it in a way that is trying to make it feel unique as well. This is a pretty gory film. There's a group of friends that are being picked off one by one. Their secrets are being revealed about things they've done in the past, their thoughts on different things, and this person is picking them off. But they're doing it in a way that is absolutely brutal. The first kill that we get in the beginning of the film really shocked me. And I was like, okay, it's going to be that kind of slasher film. It's going to be bloody. It's not for the faint of heart, but I really liked how the movie maintained its mystery. And even when you have a thought of it going one way and you think that this character is going to be the big killer, it changes your expectations really quick and runs with it and tries to offer you a new mystery about who is the person. So many times throughout this film, I'm thinking, okay, I bet it's this kid. People think it's this kid, and I'm with them. But then it's someone else later down the road. And so there's plenty of times where my expectations about the film and how it's going to end really does shift and it becomes something different. The cast in here is really likable. A bunch of young stars that are hiding secrets, and they want to be involved in the mystery. They want to figure out who this killer is. But you can tell that they do have a strong relationship. There is a couple times within the middle half of the movie, once we set up our first few kills and we have some kills later down the road, it kind of gets muddled with some side stories surrounding the teenagers, relationship issues, and things that these teenagers are dealing with. It kind of takes away from some of the excitement from the film. Not too much. There is some significant downtime about middle half of the movie regarding some of the teenagers within the film, but it does quickly pick up and still gets you interested in that mystery as who is this killer and what is their motive. The movie just has an overall eerie feeling, and the town is really feeling it as well. It's just not, the teenagers are just not the ones that are affected by it. The whole town is pretty much scared. They have like this festival coming up that they like to celebrate, so we have a lot of security guards and cops on hand, and the whole town is just feeling. I'm feeling it too. You get the sense that there's a lot of dread going around, and people are terrified, and that urgency to find the killer is definitely there. And so I like how they focused on not just this group of teenagers would be the ones affected, and if they told someone, no one would believe them. Everybody was terrified about it, and it does create that sense of urgency for this group of teenagers. It's a pretty solid slasher film. It's obviously not one of my favorite slasher films of all time. I don't think it ever will be, but it's a film that benefits from it relying on other slasher films and taking a lot of the care surrounding those movies and bringing it into this movie with its gory kills and a solid cast of teenagers that have a solid bond. This movie was pretty enjoyable, despite it having some muddled down moments in the middle half of the film. I was always really interested in the movie. and the overall terrifying moments surrounding the killer. And the masks too are pretty creepy because they're always changing. When this person is targeting a new victim, they have a mask that they made, and with the eyes cut out, obviously, and it looks like them. And it's pretty terrifying to see. If you were the victim, you would see pretty much your face on the person, and they would be attacking you. There's plenty of secrets surrounding these teenagers. I mean, a lot of high school students just have some really, really dark secrets. Very surprising to me. My high school didn't have that many dark secrets about people. Not that I knew of. But there's a lot of people in here that have a shady past. And we see that quite often. And it's often revealed through audio or pictures or videos, whatever it is. The killer is pretty clever when it comes to releasing information and targeting their next victim. So overall, There's Someone Inside Your House was a really thrilling, bloody slasher film. I could see myself watching this over the next couple of years when it comes time to watch slasher films around October. I might just throw that into the mix. So before I give you my score for There's Someone Inside Your House, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie-related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so might as well hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give There's Someone Inside Your House a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for the new horror film on Netflix, There's Someone Inside Your House. Have you guys seen it? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the film, and stay tuned for more up-and-coming content. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.